What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video, and I'm just checking in on you. How you doing? What's going on? Now today is September 12th, and this is going to be your weekly vendor reset and must-buys. So sit back, relax, grab that popcorn, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. But we're going to start off here in Washington, D.C., and then we will finish up in New York City. Our first vendor is going to be the Base of Ops. Here we go. And Base of Ops vendor, starting off at the top, we have the Grudge. This is the named Banshee SMG with Perfect Vindictive. And this thing comes with damage to targets at a cover. And if you do not have this weapon, I highly recommend you add this to your collection. Now, Perfect Vindictive gives you that crit chance and crit hit damage to you and all of your allies once you kill an enemy on a status effect. And we all know how easy it is to kill an enemy on a status effect nowadays. So pick it up right here. Not bad. Next, we have a MP5 with headshot and close and personal, followed by a FAL with damage targets at a cover and strained. Wow, that's a good FAL. So this is another great weapon. You want the damage to targets at a cover, and you want strained on here because of the low RPM of the FAL. This is a great AR to use with good attributes. All you have to do, in my opinion, I would probably say max out the damage to targets at a cover, and then probably optimize the assault rifle damage, because that 11% would probably be maybe like 2 optimizations, maybe 3 tops, where that damage to targets at a cover might be 4 optimizations. And finally, for the weapons, we have the Diceros with crit chance and reformation. Looking at the gear items, we have a Alps backpack with safeguard, repair skills, and explosive resistance. Safeguard, repair skills on an Alps. If you are a healer build, holy moly, you just hit the jackpot. Pick this one up right now. You have to, right? Safeguard helps you repair skills. You get repair skills from the brand set bonus, and you get repair skills from the attribute. I mean, what more do you want here? All you have to do is recalibrate the explosive resistance off for whatever other attribute you need, whether it be skill, haste, or what have you, and you're good to go. Just optimize that repair skills to max, and that's it. Finally, for the gear items, we have a Petrov chest piece with spark, headshot, and skill haste. Looking at the mods, we have headshot 7.2, drone damage 4.1, turret skill haste 6.1, and sticky bomb blast radius of 4.7. Now, must buys from the Base of Ops, the Grudge is a good one, the FAL is another good one, and the Alps backpack with repair skills and safeguard. Those are my 3 things to look at here at the Base of Ops. All right, our next 2 vendors are here in DC and also in New York City, and that is the Countdown and the Clan vendor. So here's your Countdown vendor really quick. So our 3 named items, we have the Mozambique Special. This is the named pistol with perfect breadbasket, comes with armor damage. Then we have a Punch Drunk. This is the named DNH mask with that headshot damage. Ooh, and this one comes with crit chance. Dang. I'd pick this one up. Pick 2 of these up, actually, because you can't roll double headshot. So your next best attribute for any build would be crit chance, because you want to try to crit your headshots. So what you could do here, for one of them, I say pick up 2. For one of them, max out the weapon damage. For the other one, switch the weapon damage to an armor core attribute. And finally, we have the Harmony. This is the named rifle with perfectly in sync. And this week it comes with reload speed. However, these attributes are decent enough to where you could just recalibrate that weapon, that reload speed off for whatever it is you want. And then you could optimize the rifle damage and crit hit damage as you go along. All right. That is your Countdown vendor. Now let's finish up with the Clan vendor, and we'll get out of the Base of Ops. Now, if you haven't already, come on. Hit the thumbs up. We do this every single week. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell, because we do Division videos every single day. Now, shout out to the DoD Disciples of Doom. We are on all platforms. Hit me up on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. And here is your clan vendor. Here we go.
Good of you to stop by.
Starting off at the top with the designated hitter. This is the named marksman rifle with perfect reformation. That helps you with repair skills once you get a headshot. And this one comes with armor damage. Not bad, not bad at all. If you haven't used this weapon before, this is a good one to try out. But I'm not a huge marksman rifle fan myself personally, so I can't speak on that. But if you are a healer and you've used this for a healer build, let me know in the comments, because I personally have never seen any healer build actually use this weapon. But let me know what you think. Looking at the gear set items, we have a ooh, yo. Pick this up. Pick
For
this
your
up.
purchase.
Foundry Bulwark with Armor Regen is like the perfect setup, because you get the repair from your shield and your armor, but then you also get the repair from the armor regen. I mean, this is perfect. You could pick up 2 of these, make one max armor to go with the maxed out armor regen, and then get one and make it max weapon damage. Perfect. I love it. This is at the clan vendor. Next, we have, I mean, this is decent too, 145k on that armor. I mean, that's maybe 2 optimizations. You could pick up this Foundry backpack, and all you have to do is recalibrate that hazard protection off for armor regen, and you're good to go. That's maybe 2 optimizations to max out that armor, and then you have a fully maxed out, I mean, at least 2 pieces of Foundry Bulwark with armor regen. The cool thing about the backpack is it gives you all of the makeshift repairs in 2/3 of the time, where it would typically be 15 seconds. You get all those heals within 10 seconds. Pretty badass, Mike. It's really cool. I like it. Wow. And not to mention the Foundry backpack. For a lot of you new and returning players, this was an X raid exclusive. You used to have to just farm the Iron Horse raid until your eyes bled to get this backpack, and now it's just right here at the clan vendor. Not bad. And finally, for the gear sets, we have a striker pair of gloves that is also pretty decent. Wow. Crit chance on striker, that's a good choice, especially if you're using an AR or an LMG. This one, again, you could pick up 2. You could keep the crit chance on here, max out the weapon damage for 1, and then switch it to armor for your second, because striker with armor is amazing. Wow, all 3 of those gear set items I recommend you checking out. For the high-end items, we have a military M9 with reload speed and ignited, followed by an enhanced AUG with crit hit damage and perpetuation, a SPAS 12 with health damage and thunderstrike, and a PX Storm Type F with magazine size and salvage. Let me scroll down here. Here we go. Next up, we have a Tactical Vector SBR 9mm with health damage and fast hands. Okay. A DNH mask with skill haste and status effects. Interesting. And Sokolov Concern gloves with headshot and health. Looking at the mods, we have Headshot 8.0, Skill Haste 10.5, Bleed Resistance 8.8, and Drone +2 extra bombs. Must buys, things to look for from the clan vendor. The designated hitter isn't bad, but I just don't know if anyone's going to use it. All of these gear set items are good. 2 Foundry, max them both out with armor regen, perfect. The striker, perfect for like an AR or LMG. I would personally use it for the armor. And I mean, that's basically it. All right.
I appreciate the trade.
So that is your clan vendor, and we are done with the base of ops. Our very next location is going to be the campus settlement. We're going to work our way west and then double back east. All right, here we go. Now, if you haven't already, come on, support the channel and let me know what must-buys you're picking up this week. And we have to run over here to Cassie Mendoza's doppelganger. There we go. Boom.
Great to see you,
Another
Agent.
punch drunk. Wow. This is the 3rd Douglas and Harding mask out of 4 vendors, And this is the second punch trunk out of 4 vendors. Come on. Oh, can't make this stuff up. All right, punch trunk named Douglas and Harding Mass. This one with max status effects. I would not pick this one up. If you're going to use a status effects build with headshot, you can use a better combination. I mean, it does look nice right here on paper, but in reality, you could use better things. I would personally go back and get the one with crit chance because that's a better combination. Okay. Next, we have a custom M44 with crit chance and future perfect. And then finally, for the weapons, we have a military M60 with sadist and armor damage. I mean, the problem with the M60 is they nerfed the damage, and then they nerfed, how I don't know, it shoots too slow and it hits too low now. But that is a good combination, especially for like a Ridgeway's Pride build. That'd be fun. Next up, we have a Bellstone Mask. Ooh, this is a good one. With armor regen and crit damage with max armor. That's a really good one. What I would do is I would max out the armor regen and then just optimize the crit hit damage later on. Because you get the armor regen from the brand set bonus. It already has max armor, so getting more armor regen would help out your overall build, where if you were to max out that crit damage, it wouldn't really help out your build as much as maxing out that armor regen. Not bad. That's a really good Bellstone Mask. And then finally for the gear items, we have a Alps holster. And this one with hazard and status effects. Looking at the mods, we have repair skills 15.6, chem launcher and snare duration 7.6, hive damage 4.3, pulse cone size 6.5, and trap duration of 5.9. Now, must buys, things to look for from the campus settlements. I would say the Bellstone Armory Mask, Armor Regen. I love Armor Regen. It is my favorite attribute in the game because it is just magical for your survivability, especially in the Dark Zone.
Always a pleasure
Okay.
to do business with you.
So that is it for the campus. Now we're going to start going towards our DZ vendors. And our first DZ vendor is going to be DZ West. West! Let's go! Now, the thing about the Dark Zone vendors is they only take DZ resources. So, to look for your DZ resources, go to your resource tab and toggle down to your keys. And just above that, DZ resources. And you can see right here, I'm at 145 out of 999. Yeah, to get more DZ resources, you have to go into the Dark Zone, open up the little blue boxes. It'll only give you one resource at a time. Or you have to farm for contaminated items, deconstruct them, and then extract them. And again, it's only one resource per item. So you would have to, I mean, just to get to where I am with 145, you would have to either open up 145 of those boxes or extract 145 DZ resources. Either way, it's a lot. Now, with that being said, here is your DZ West vendor. Big money, big money. Ooh, the death grips. Nice. With crit hit damage, even better. I might actually be in the Dark Zone today getting DZ resources. Oh my gosh. The death grips are a PvP exclusive named item. The only way to get these gloves is either in the Dark Zone, in Conflict, or if you're lucky, in a named item cache. But right here, you can buy it. Super easy. 152 DZ resources. Boom. This thing gives you armor on kill. It is perfect to go with either Hunter's Fury or the Gunner specialization. And it also has crit hit damage on here. So you have the option to switch that armor off for a weapon damage core, or you could just max out the armor. Either way, great pair of gloves. Definitely try it out. System Corruption gives you armor on kill. Oof. Now, for the remaining items, we have a Tactical Super 90 with, what is this, In Sync and Crit Chance, followed by a Urban MDR with Health Damage and Future Perfect. Looking at the gear items, we have a Rigger pair of gloves with Repair Skills. Negotiator's Dilemma, pair of knee pads with headshot. That's not bad. 511 gloves with hazard and weapon handling. And finally, Douglas and Harding knee pads with max headshot and skill damage. Looking at the mods, we have Ensnare Resistance 8.5, Seeker Mine Damage 4.2, Shield Deflector Damage 4.3, Firefly +1 max target, and Decoy Duration of 6.0. Now, must buys from DZ West, the Death Grips. And that's about it. All right. Okay, so that is it for our first Dark Zone vendor. Now it's time to take our talents down south, the deep south, to DZ South. Let's go. Come on with it. Going down south. Yeah. Here we go. All right. DZ South vendor. Big money, no whammies.
Good to see you, Agent.
Yo, the gift with crit chance. Oof. Oh, okay. Dang. The weapon damage is low, okay? I will fully disclaim that to you right now. That weapon damage is low. It's it's low. But you could easily just recalibrate that skill damage off for crit damage or headshot damage, and you could have crit, headshot, or double crit on a gift backpack. Yeesh. I would pick this one up and then just optimize that weapon damage. But remember, perfect vigilance does not give you like a damage buff. It only gives you a time buff. So what I'm saying here is normal vigilance gives you 25% damage, but it would take 4 seconds for that disable to go away, where the perfect vigilance, it only takes 3 seconds. So yes, I mean, you're getting a 25%, lower disable time, but overall it's the exact same damage. It is a good backpack and it is cool to have. It is a PvP exclusive item as well. So you will only see this item in the Dark Zone, in conflict caches, or from a named item cache. For the weapons, we have a PP19 with swap speed and flatline. Interesting. A C-Tar with swap speed and in sync. And finally, a M45A1 with magazine size and steady-handed. Looking at the gear items, we have a Cavalier backpack with headshot damage, a Heartbreaker chest piece with status effects, 511 backpack with galvanized crit hit damage and skill haste, and finally a Petrov chest piece with glass cannon, headshot damage, and health. Looking at the mods, we have crit chance 4.4, we have drone scan range 7.8, turret +1 extra mortar, and finally sticky bomb blast radius of 4.8. Must buys, things to look for from DZ South. The gift, perfect. It's a good one. It's a good one. Either go crit chance headshot or go crit chance crit damage. That's it. Okay.
Appreciate the business.
That weapon damage is hella low, but you'll get over it. Just optimize it a few times and you'll forget it ever happened. You only need one, right? You only need one good backpack. So that is your chance. Now for this one, for the castle, settlement, I fast travel over here to the descent entrance. And then that way I just run over here to the vendor. Now, I know everyone and their mom wants me to interact with this dog, but I just feel bad. I feel like the development for this dog was very lazy. He has no pillows in here for his doghouse. He has no rug over here. He has no toys. There's no food in his bowl. There's no water bowl. There's nothing here for this dog. And in fact, the dog just sits here and wags his tail. He does nothing else. Or she does nothing else, my bad. I just feel like it was lazy. Where the other dog does 5 different animations and the other dog has food, water, pillows, toys, everything. It's like, why do that? Anyways, have a good day, Ransom. And here we go for the castle vendor with the loud music in the background, because why not? And here we go, castle vendor, forged. This is the named Richter and Kaiser holster with 50% shield health. And this one comes with headshot damage. That is really good. That's a good one. You could easily put this together with a big shield, a bulwark shield build with, like, say, the Liberty pistol or the Regulus or the Prophet. I mean, this is a good one to put with, like, say, Foundry bulwark, and you could have a really, really tanky shield while just one tapping people in the head with a pistol. That would be pretty dirty, man. I like it. It's only good because it comes with that headshot. That way you can recalibrate that skill tier off for an armor core. Because remember, an armor core will also help out your shield, just like a skill tier. So you can actually have a max shield just by using blue armor cores. Next, we have a tactical 308 with damage targets out of cover and sledgehammer. The damage targets out of cover is good for this sniper, so you could just recalibrate that talent off for whatever it is you want. And the other attributes are decent enough to where you could just optimize them 1 or 2 times to max them out. Next, we have a MG5 with swap speed and steady-handed, followed by Araldi Mask with skill damage, skill haste, and finally a Seska holster with weapon handling and crit hit damage. Looking at the mods, we have skill duration 8.5, chem launcher duration 4.2, hive +4 stinger charges, pulse cone size of 6.4, and trap shock radius of 6.1. Now, must buys from the castle settlement. The forged is a good one with the headshot. The Seska holster, believe it or not, I'm going to say it. You can easily just recalibrate that weapon handling off for more crit chance and then just have a double crit Seska. However, remember that if you use Seska with, like, say, an SMG, you don't need any more crit chance. So you could pick this one up, utilize the weapon handling, and then just roll that weapon damage core off for an armor core, and then have full crit chance, crit damage with a little bit of weapon handling. Wouldn't be bad. That could definitely help you out. But that's it for the castle. And then look, no more music. That's hilarious. It's like, let's blow out your eardrums, and then let's turn the music completely off. Oh, geez, the castle. All right. Our last Dark Zone stop is going to be DZ East. Now remember, do not go to the main entrance, go to the Alpha checkpoint. That way you don't have to run all the way through that courtyard. You'll hit a double loading screen right here, but that's only because it's trying to put you in a live, Dark Zone
Detected.
lobby. But all you have to do is exit right here, and there's the vendor. Boom. And that way you don't have to run all the way through that courtyard. Okay, here we go. DZ East.
Agent.
Nice. Starting with the Black Friday. This is another or PvP. There we go. PvP exclusive item. The Black Friday. So every single one of our Dark Zone vendors have a PvP exclusive item to buy. You have the Death Grips, you have the Gift, and now you have the Black Friday. All 3 of these PvP exclusive. That means the only way to get them, the Dark Zone, Conflict, or a named item cache. Now let's check this one out. Remember, the Black Friday is the LMG with Perfectly Unhinged, and this week it comes with headshot damage. What I would do with this one, I would probably take the headshot damage off for armor damage. Just go armor damage, damage targets out of cover, and then just optimize those other 2 attributes. I mean, if you don't have one, now's the time to get it, and then just optimize it to, your standards. You're good to go. Boom. Next, we have a custom M44 with magazine size and flatline, a military MK46 with crit chance and breadbasket. Looking at the gear items, we have a Cavalier Mask with armor regen, True Patriot holster with repair skills, Petrov Mask with crit chance hazard, and finally a Hanayu holster with status effects and crit chance. Looking at the mods, we have repair skills 16.2, chem launcher duration 4.1, hive stem efficiency 8.6, pulse health 15.1, and finally trap shock radius of 5.8. Now, must buys, things to look for. Definitely check out the Black Friday, being a PvP exclusive. And really, that's about it for this one. Okay.
Pleasure doing business.
Now, that is it for our Dark Zone vendors. Our last stop before going to New York City is going to be the theater. The theater. We're going to the theater. I'm going to go show at a theater. The theater. All right, here we go. Come on, dude. You usually give me something good. Come on. Come on, bro. Big money, big money, big money. Like Fox's Prayer or something. Give me something good. Here we go. Contractors. Yes. Yes. Yes, with skill damage. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, dude. Ask and you shall receive. Let's go. All right, Contractors gloves, must buy. They are best in slot. This one has decent enough weapon damage to where you could switch off that skill damage off for whatever it is you want. These are best in slot gloves with armor damage. It doesn't matter if you use it for skill build, tank build, damage build. It doesn't matter. Highly recommend trying it out with the oxidizer. Oxidizer. All right. Did you get that? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. All right, moving on. Next, we have a M870 with swap speed and sledgehammer, followed by a Resolute MK47 with damage targets out of cover and steady-handed, Badger Tough gloves with weapon handling repair skills, and finally, Araldi knee pads with headshot and crit hit damage. That's not bad either. That's pretty good. Looking at the mods, we have Shock Resistance 8.5, Seeker Mine Damage 4.2, Shield Deflector Damage 4.3, Firefly Blind Effect Duration 5.9, and Decoy Duration of 6.0. Now, must buys from the theater. Dude, the Contractors. Come on, that's a great pull. Contractors and then the Araldi knee pads. Remember, if you run 3 pieces of Araldi, you get the damage to armor. So do that. Make sure you have max crit. Or you could switch off the headshot here for crit chance. Either way, good pair of knee pads. All right. And that's it for Washington, D.C. Let's jump over to New York City. Here we go. Now we have 2 vendors remaining. We have Marco at the top of the escalator, and then we have Roy Benitez. Now, if you haven't already, please support the channel. Hit that thumbs up. Let me know what you're picking up this week in the comments below, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. We do Division content every day. And here's Marco.
You looking to trade?
Vector 45 ACP, one of my favorite vectors because it has the long underbarrel rail. That way you can use it with flatline. However, this one comes with headshot damage. I'm usually more of a fan of like damage targets out of cover or damage to armor for that more overall DPS output. But steady-handed is not a good talent to have either. So, I mean, if you would keep the headshot on there, I would recalibrate the steady-handed off for whatever other talent you want. Or if you're nasty and you want to use steady-handed, switch off the headshot. Hey, actually, side note, let me know in the comments if you even use steady-handed or if you have ever used steady-handed. I want to see how many people has actually even used that. Next, we have a Paratrooper SVD with rate of fire and close and personal. Close and personal on it. What? Anyways. M870 with optimal range and close and personal. A M1911 with accuracy and perpetuation. And then for the gear items, we have a Overlord chest with trauma, crit damage, and status effects. Ooh. That's a dirty combination. Have the status effects go with your trauma? And then utilize that with some sort of rifle? Ooh. Maybe like an 1886? That's a good, it's a good combination. Next, we have Alp Summit gloves with status effects and headshot as well. And finally, Richter and Kaiser holster with armor regen and weapon handling. Looking at the mods, we have crit hit damage 9.9, armor on kill 15.5k, Seeker Mine Healing 6.0, Pulse Effect Duration 8.9, and Sticky Bomb Damage of 6.3. Now, must buys, things to look for from Marco. I would actually say check out that Overlord with the trauma, status effects, and crit hit damage. That's not bad. Everyone and their mom wants to use status effects, so why not embrace it? And that's it.
Thanks for the trade.
All right, our last vendor of the video. I know it's been a long one. I'm trying to get through this as quickly as possible. Roy Benitez. But wait, what's up, buddy? Look at this. This dog has pillows. This dog has a nice rug. He has food in his bowl. He has a water bowl. He has a squeaky toy right there. What's up, buddy? How you doing? You know you're being taken care of over here. And the cool thing about this one is you can interact with the dog twice. The second interaction will be random. There are 4 different choices that the dog can do. So let's see what the second interaction is this week. Here we go. And interact. What's he going to do? Oh, what's up, buddy? He's trying to play with me. That's cute. All right. And finally, Roy Benitez. Here we go.
Hey, agent.
Starting off with the AUG A3 with stability and Thunderstrike, followed by a Paratrooper SVD with swap speed and strained. Yo, these SVDs, man, they're coming out here with close and personal, strained, like all of these talents that do not work with a marksman rifle. Like, why? Why are they even on a marksman rifle? Ugh. Military M870 with stability and fast hands, and a Officer's M9A1 with spike and accuracy. Looking at the gear items, we have a Fenris chest with crit hit damage, explosive resistance, and explosive delivery. Usina gloves with explosive resistance and hazard. And finally, Grupo holster with skill damage and hazard. And looking at the mods, we have Repair Skills 16.1, Blind Def Resistance 8.5, Seeker Mind Healing 5.7, Chem Launcher Skill Haste 6.0, and Sticky Bomb Duration of 6.4. Must buys from Roy Benitez? Not really. No. And that's going to be it for your weekly vendor resets and must buys for today, September 12th. I am Kamikazevondoom. If you found this video helpful or informative in any way, shape, or form, please hit that thumbs up, subscribe for more Division content, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day, everyone. Again, I'm Kamikazevondoom, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.